Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday market webcast. Okay, hope everybody had a good President's Day weekend here in the States. Basically, what we've done Friday close into now is you've done this bounce off of the 9-day. So your low from Friday, 38.90 quarter. They've worked it up into new all-time highs a few times over. We traded as high as 39.59 quarter in the overnight. What we've been able to do is we got into a nice long Friday afternoon, 39.09, 39.10 area, which we rode the majority of the day yesterday. Rolled up stops pretty hard last night. We got stopped out at 49 overnight, and that was, the entire theme of Friday really was they're holding the roundie. How many chances they're going to get to take out the roundie? Here's your Friday session. This was Globex. So you get into the regular session here. Here's your 9 o'clock hour, and your low is 99 quarter, and it was just a series of there was a nice long in the morning. They tried to take it back down. They did a look at 39.20 a couple of times, but once we got into that 2 o'clock hour, 08 quarter holds, 08.75 holds, and then they really ripped it in the last hour of the day. Kind of leveled off through the holiday session. Remember, this is all trade date Tuesday today, so it's just one big Globex session, but it's just a steady drip to the upside. We've seen a little bit of a pullback last night, but our risk marker, our support area for longs yesterday morning during the holiday session was 45. At the time, it was volume weighted average price, and that basically got us into a 46 half long at about 8:30 in the morning, and we just sat around and watched it trade all day in the room, and we ended up getting a 10 handle middle overnight, and we got the runner taken out. But for us, it's a good way to start the week. It's a way to make the day and hit the number. And all it did last night was come right back to our area, print 45.25, and head back higher. So, the marker we put out yesterday morning for the room, 8:30 in the morning, is still just as valid, 8 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. So 45 is an area that the bears are going to have to deal with. They're going to have to convert that area if they want any extension to the downside. As far as the bulls go, okay, you printed 39.59 quarter. That's pretty impressive. I mean, considering where we were, 4 or 5 sessions ago. At the same time, and I don't think we are frothy or overbought, at least from a price standpoint on the futures. You see what's been happening here. I mean, you have some consolidation. They expand to the downside. It gets rejected. They bring it back in. We consolidate for 2 days. They expand on Friday. We're consolidating again. And, this is not parabolic. This is not parabolic. And the reason I say that is if the bears can't deal with 45 and we start to live above 50, you have volume weighted average price today at 52. Hourly midband, just under 52. Proprietary moving average, 50 half. And then you got 45, daily pivots 45.75. If the bears can't deal with 45 and we start to live above 50, there's no reason why you can't have another upside expansion in this tape. And it's one of these things where, people come in and they fight price to the short side every day, and there's a point where they throw up their hands and they say, this is not the day. And when they figure that out, or maybe it lasts for a couple of days, but every one of these down spikes last week, 1, 2, 3, first of all, they were defended. Second of all, every time it happened, it got smaller. Okay. Do I think there's going to be down spikes this week? Absolutely. But until price demonstrates that these down spikes can be defended and turned into lower lows on a consistent basis, and you start taking out the prior day low and the prior day low and edging things down on a daily chart, the bears will get tired, the spike lows will be defended, and these expansions will continue to favor the bulls. In a vacuum, this wants to go up. That's pretty obvious. So if they can get a piece of news that'll stick, whatever that may be, you never know what it is until it happens. If the bears can get a piece of news that'll stick, they can run this down for a couple of days. Until then, you have to look at it for what it is, which is a steady move to the upside that is punishing people that want to stubbornly fight price. So we'll see how it goes against our 45 today. We'll adjust if we need to. And I'll be very interested to see where we close relative to 39.50, 39.45, and the hourly midband. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. Come check out the room. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.